Do you remember Prince George's motto for the 2015 Canada Winter Games? We are winter. Remember that? Okay. So the Caledonia Nordic Ski Club definitely is winter. Lots of great activities out there, including a senior ski. This is a ski geared for seniors, people who maybe go slow, maybe go a little faster, maybe like the Black Diamonds, maybe very experienced. Bunch of different groups, bunch of different seniors, and we're going to take you there in a great edition of Out and About on CKPG Today.
Give me a second to get ready, gotta. I need a moment, get steady, gotta. Wait up. I need a minute to jump on it, gotta. Hold up. I'm feeling good, it's getting messy, gotta.
All right. Any other retired teachers? This is our teacher bell. This is our teacher bell. So, welcome. Welcome back. This is week 2 of our program, and we're very glad to have you here. Yay! What a gang, what a gang. So we don't have enough snow, and I was going to ask you to bring a bucket of snow each, but instead we're going to do a snow dance. And we have Caden here, who brought his dance moves, who's going to lead us in the dance. We want snow. Let's say that 3 times.
We want snow. We want snow. We want snow. All right. It's a good stretch. I'm moving a little fast here. One of these. Yeah. Camera getting my good side. One of these. Oh. One of these. That's pretty good. Do one more of these. Yeah. What about one of these in the oblique? Yeah. What a great way to start. That was great. A little teacher's cheer. Thank you, Judy, for that.
Okay, it's my pleasure, and we're so glad you're here today. We did our snow dance because our groomers do a lovely job, but we do need more snow, more snow.
Yep. No, it definitely is always good to get more snow because, well, at the end of the season, you can never have enough. That's right. Yeah. Okay, tell me a little bit about this program. This is seniors. I mean, we counted over 50 of them here on the snow today, but tell me what it's all about.
We're close to 100 when you count 60-some participants, 29 hosts and instructors, and 5 or more ski patrol. So we're very pleased to have so many people out. People self-selected their level, so we have never been on the snow before to advanced skiers who want to explore more, that's the name, explore more of our trails here at Caledonia Nordic.
I love it. How long have you been doing cross-country skiing for, Judy?
I've been doing cross-country skiing for more years than you've been alive.
Spoken like a true teacher. This is great. And when were you? So you were part of the group that came up with the idea for this program. How many years has the program been going on?
Program's been going on since 2012 or 2013. My retirement goal was to be out here and be involved, and so I've been a participant or helper for 13 years now, and this year I took on coordinating it, and with a great bunch of helpers.
I think you're a fan favorite. I mean, based on what I saw today. Was it easier to corral the kids in the classroom, or are these guys on skis?
It's easier to corral these.
You take the atmosphere out here over the kids in the classroom. I don't blame you. But if someone's watching this, Judy, is it too late to join? I know there's a couple weeks left, so wait for next year.
Wait for next year, watch the website, and then there will be a registration opens on whatever day.
Okay.
Now, we had people sitting by their computer with their credit card in their hand, and registration opened at noon on that date. By 12:30, there were already 29 people. So, yes, it's too late to join now, but next year.
I like it. This is like Prince George's edition of the Eras Tour. I don't know if are you familiar with Taylor Swift?
Not really, but
Okay. Well, we get the joke.
it's more popular. Aaron said it's more popular than a Taylor Swift ticket.
I would
Sales.
say per capita, I would agree. Okay, now we're going to go find your group here. Is that what we're going to do next?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. But I think you should go with one of the other groups
Oh, okay.
because my group's kind of large and a bit nervous.
Okay. We'll go find a friendly group of seniors to tag along with here. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you.
Look at this guy, so fast. Peak performers. They're peak performing. I'm bringing up the rear.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
What a great group activity. I mean, come on. Look, get any better than this? I don't think so. Look at this guy, so fast. Peak performers. They're peak performing. I'm bringing up the rear. know if you see this at home, but the strides, the form in this group is peak.
Out and About on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Sandman Hotel Group. When you're next out and about, experience true hospitality at a Sandman.
Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
One of the biggest events of the year is coming up for the UNBC Timberwolves. It's their Legacy Night on January 28th at the Civic Center here in Prince George. It's going to be a great night filled with a bunch of special guests, including the very special Emily Holmes, who we have in studio today. Thanks so much for coming in, Emily. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, you were a Timberwolf for a long time. And I mean that in the best way, because you, I feel like, embody everything what it's meant to be a Timberwolf. So
Thank you.
It's kind of fitting. You're going to be the keynote speaker for the alumni.
Well, yes, it's it's always an honor to come back and be able to speak to that time. I had an amazing 5 years when I was a Timberwolf, and it's always fun to reminisce and be able to now kind of come back full circle and speak to that to the current student athletes and to the donors. So
Yeah, well, you came out through the whole thing. Duchess Park Condor.
Yep.
Condor for life, as always, as we always know here on the show.
Yes.
And then you started with Timberwolves in 2015
Yep.
till 2020.
Yep.
107 games played.
yeah, I know.
Is there some that stick out to you, or are they all kind of blend together as a great career?
There's definitely a few that stick out. There's a couple, even games from my early seasons when we weren't necessarily winning a ton of games, but I think it was my second year we played Regina Cougars at home, and they were the #1 team in the country. I think the first night we lost to them by about 35, 40 points, and then we beat them the next night by about 4 points, and I think it was their only loss all season. They went on to win nationals still. But that one definitely sticks out in my brain.
That's pretty good.
And then there's a couple big ones in my last year too. I think just with your fifth year, on your way out, we had a couple big games actually in Regina. Funny enough, we only had I think 6 players healthy at the time.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and we were kind of, I think, going in not really supposed to win either game. We ended up actually sweeping them that weekend.
Wow.
And both really competitive games, but just really big wins on the road, and I was at the time the only point guard, so I was playing the full game and just living my dream. And then I think one of my last games in my career, it was the playoff round against Lethbridge. We went to double overtime with I think 6 players, and that was just a crazy game. Once again, only a few healthy, and we just really band together, and we didn't want the season to end quite yet, and then we made it to the next round of playoffs, beating them in double overtime. So that was a big one.
How much did you see the program change and grow during your time?
A ton.
Yeah.
A ton. I think even just how much I changed over my 5 years from, 17-year-old Emily coming from Duchess, maybe thinking I knew what I was getting myself into. And then, where I ended in my 5th year, I changed so much for the better. I, learned so many valuable skills, resilience, determination, such amazing qualities you need when you go beyond university, but also the school has paved the way for so many other universities, which is so cool to see being considered a smaller university. So that's something I kind of always talk about is how much this program improves every year and just paves the way for our country.
Yeah.
And other universities follow behind. So I just think that's incredibly special.
Yeah, you know, when you talk to other people in the university land, and it is a big land, whether it's the UBCs or U of A's or U of C's, UNBC to them is like the little university that could.
Yeah, yes.
Which is kind of funny, but it's special. I think it's special in that, and I feel like lots of folks who didn't grow up here maybe don't understand that kind of point. Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, I'm that kid that grew up here, and I mean, I was kind of born into a sports family, so I mean, I was in it right from the start, and this community always believes in its people. And I mean, even though I was a 5'4", 5'5" point guard from Prince George, and I didn't have a ton of options in terms of all these schools looking at me.
Yeah.
And I didn't necessarily know what my university career was going to look like at UNBC, but everybody believed in me here. And then, if anything, that kind of encouraged me. Okay, like I can do this. I can believe in myself. Like if they believe in me, why not, right? So, I think it just once again speaks to how strong this community is, and everybody's supporting one another.
Now, one of my favorite parts of the evening, of course, UBC Legacy Night. I mean, yeah, Brian Burke's going to be cool. Yeah, the guy with the Four Nations Cup's going to be cool. But hearing from the alumni like yourself is special because I'll never forget Volva's speech a couple years ago. And so what do you hope to hit on during your speech, your address to the crowd there in the room?
Yeah, well, it's funny. I feel like the last few alumni speakers over the past few years are people that I have either played with when I was in my university career, Volva, Sage, or I mean, I still play recreational sports with Volva today.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a different story, and trying to figure out like what's the point or the purpose of mine. And I think the message I'm trying to get across is that this program and basketball, soccer, like it's so much bigger than sport. And your impact when you are a student athlete goes far beyond your contributions on the court or the pitch.
Yep.
And, you know, like I said, this community, all the donors, the sponsors, like they've chosen to stay in this community and give back. They've also seen, you know, what these athletes can do for us, and it's just an empowering group, and you know, you're inspiring that next generation of kids. Like I was that little kid going to the Timberwolves games, playing at halftime, right?
It's crazy to think about.
My dad coached them for one season, and so I looked up to them like superstars, and then I got the chance to kind of be that person, and then now I get to kind of be that alumni where I can coach and give back and
cheer them on.
Yeah, and cheer them on.
I like it. The other cool thing is people are like, what's Emily doing now? Well, you know, it's a pretty cool story. You end up working for Brown Ridge or Navicord, which the court is, that is them.
Brown Ridge Court, I know. And I know, and when I finished my degree, like COVID had just hit and things were crazy, and I was like, I need to work.
Gotta work.
And so, you know, being able to get hired by Brown Ridge, who's been such a long time supporter of the UNBC Timberwolves, even before Brown Ridge Court, before even I was in the picture there, all the partners are UNBC alumni.
That is cool.
And then, this last year when they told me about the court, I was just, no pun intended, but I was floored. I couldn't believe it. And being able to, you know, that gym is like a second home to me in every way now. Like from the day that the Sports Center opened, I was there.
Yep.
And I was probably about 10 years old in my little basketball jersey holding a Canadian flag. And then, you know, now get to go there and seeing the Brown Ridge logo and seeing the title Brown Ridge Court. It's just, it's pretty incredible.
Well, hey, you are incredible. Thank you for coming in today, Emily.
Thank you.
Always great to chat. And definitely, if you want to hear more from Emily, Brian Burke, the Four Nations Cup, the whole works is going to be at the Civic Center on January the 28th. Still some limited tickets available. Include all the details, everything you need to know on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. 11th annual Timberwolves Legacy Night. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG snapshot of the day from Chris Treshel. This photo taken just outside of Vanderhoof, and my goodness, isn't this a beauty, folks? This is what it is like to live in northern British Columbia. You got different climate down below. You got the mist, you got the clouds, and the snowy mountain on top, ready for you to explore with some snowshoes, maybe a snowmobile as well. Chris, thanks so much for sending this one in. Beautiful showcase of the region with the blue sky as well here. It's got it all. If you have a snapshot, folks, and you'd love to show it off, send it our way. snapshot@ckpg.com. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
We like to look back on the creation of cool stuff here in our community. One of those things that was created in the early 2000s that's very important, at least to people in the health sector, is the Northern Medical Program. And one of the brilliant minds behind this, a man who is very near and dear to Prince George, of course, Mr. Charles Jago, or I should say Dr. Charles Jago. And we're going to tell you all about the creation of that medical program today in local history.
Taking a look back at 2001, on this day, Dr. Charles Jago, the president of UNBC on the left, Dr. Barry McBride, UBC's vice president for academic, were here making an announcement for the North. A new medical training facility dividing medical training between the North and the Lower Mainland at the time. A big day, UNBC unveiled that plan to train medical professionals here in the North. And this is, of course, largely due to that pivotal rally in the early 2000s at CN Center, where thousands of people showed up to voice their concerns for training doctors in the North for the North. And yes, Dr. Charles Jago was a pivotal part of this as well, signing that memorandum of understanding, and ultimately the Northern Medical Program was born from announcements just like this one.
There you go, a little history lesson for you. Great medical program with great Northern kids attending this as well. That's the idea, right? Train doctors in the North for the North. There you go. Great. We've heard Cheryl Jan say this many a time. Thanks so much for watching today, folks, and we'll see you for more great stuff on the show tomorrow. Don't forget to sign up for Coffee with Kate. We are past the halfway point of the month, so you know what? A couple weeks, we're going to be delivering from the Open Door Cafe. Head online to ckpgtoday.ca and sign up you and your group for a chance to win. We'll see you for more great stuff on the show tomorrow.